Ooh. Hello, I'm Dr. Chaos. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Last time we continued this story up in Nottinghamshire. I have no idea why it flickered to having Steam be the opening up to Steam, the Steam window, as opposed to, you know, just holding keeping the game open. But whatever. Oh yeah, now fall damage is gonna
so many Danes, so many Norse.
Be a little
this will be the send-off.
less of a thing.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. No longer besieged by chickens, I see.
Throw the dragons on the fire with the great yard. We shall devour them together.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. We're about to send you on your final journey.
Dude's praying with the few other Christians here.
Sisters, kin and clan. It is time.
Sure, old friend. It is good to see
Oh,
you
you're here.
Is Luvina here as well?
One of us had to stay in Jorvik. She wished...
I never.
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gift.
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird, woven into the shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger son.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life, and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again. Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the longhouse for the Alding. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Ah, a thirsty sink it faster. Fear got you then?
No, I just really don't want to do drinking.
Who will become the next Jarl? Does it pass from father to son?
Aye, the burden is Vili's to bear.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Alding will begin shortly.
I mean, it should be Vili.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in need, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarldom.
You stand side by side, Vili. One of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side, because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl.
Let's face it, Triggy's
Your
probably
burden
not
will
gonna
get easier to bear.
Take
your
gonna
father's
last too
seat
much longer
and make
himself,
it your
so gonna have to get a new Jarl soon enough regardless.
I will.
Good. Now let them know our stick.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself, as my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Vili Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There was no need, for you are family.
But just in case, like, she
Let
probably...
it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. You accept?
Aye.
Well,
Be fair. Be just. And call upon us often, our stick.
What, no, like, gold band?
I'm sure I will.
Okay. I mean, we could make a quick stop down here for this, because we have a... The fact is, we have a lot of... I might avoid getting the... like, these offering things might be the one thing that I don't go out of my way to ensure are completed. I mean... I don't know whether I'm gonna be... But there's part of me that does want to go through everything I can, you know, in this series. But there's another part of me that wants to just, you know, wait, put it on hold. I can, you know, do everything I can for the series. And then later on I'll just come back. Everything I want to for the series, and then later on just come back and for streaming purposes and go through this stuff.
To know about this. This time I return to the settlement.
No, no.
Good to see.
I bring fair tidings, Ranby.
Hemming at sad news, but
I saw my old friend. He's their Jarl now, and he's
Cool. That's... It's Nottinghamshire.
I want to see the...
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up with...
Python received a message from Wincestre, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
your hidden ally. Very interesting. More target.
Yes. So
As a West Saxon stronghold, Wincestre will be if you go.
The thing is, I wonder if Winchester's
the
a...
letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame.
A passage from their holy book, I believe.
Oh, look at you, Dewey.
Ooh. Okay, there's things that we... So, there's a house which boosts these. It's we can upgrade the fowl farm as well. Okay. I really do not care, okay, ma'am? So I'll go upgrade the house. I am still putting the tattoo thing on hold because I am never using it. It's just personal preference. There's a lot of letters in here.
Avon, Versuge.
Okay, what were we... Oh yeah, we were gonna... Sorry, I got off this stuff and I'm back. Let's have a feast, then we're gonna go off to place. Cool. Off to Wincestre, whatever. We'll figure it out eventually. So, but we know. I assume that the poor fellow soldier is of Christ. Like, I've been assuming the poor fellow soldier of Christ is another
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawkshit stains my boot.
Yeah, and I assume the poor fellow soldier of Christ is a member of the order. I doubt it, and I'm pretty sure it's King Alfred who is
I will find
father.
the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
Bishop Aelfirth? He is not with God. He is locked in the flaming crypt where all heretics go.
Hush, they'll hear you.
So it's just a case of like, yeah, like don't go into the back base and be honest, just okay.
Icke ponte domino musca odia, nos mite.
Even the mighty fall, and God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house, in search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, speak the deeds of Christ in order.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God fears death just as mine do. Just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Wincestre have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that well from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke is a member of the Order as well. The wolves biting at my skirts grow craftier by the day.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more.
I've hunted them down.
Signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. Free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Wincestre. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. If I made it easy for them, they might even return Sigurd to me.
I would return him to you myself, if I knew where they were holding him. But Fulke's treachery has blindsided me as well.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about.
This morning, my reeve, Goodwin...
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clue...
Where was he last?
At his house, by Eivor. Compose your...
Not yet, great king.
Okay. He is believed to be dead. Yeah. The fact that it specifically says he's believed to be dead makes him he's not dead. Is he the father? But that is a very similar, like, cloak thing that he has. Oh, at the bureau. That's interesting. He lived right
I need to find this
on
reeve,
top
Goodwin.
of the bureau.
I see you, little mice.
The quill has eyes everywhere.
Ooh, what? Ooh, what? Kids, are you wanting to be...
Let's see.
Wincestre warns a good bishop.
You seem agitated.
What gave it away? The fact that I had to...
This man has...
And here's another godsend to shit in my stew pot. Sod off.
If the jewel belongs to Alfred, it might be worth a pretty penny.
Give me the jewel, Alfred Commission. I'll wear your guts as a hat. Give me Alfred's jewel, you damn scoundrel. We have already paid for it.
You! What are you doing in here?
I am not your enemy. Yet.
Oh, Jesus wept upon the holy cross.
Peace, or you'll...
Sorry, my beef is not with you. I only ask for what coin is...
You would really cross
If the jewel belongs to Alfred, then on your life you...
Marry on a donkey! You deserve the bloody thing.
I have your jewel.
Well, I didn't ask.
How rare.
filigreed gold, scented with... And you're going to...
You may have it. But tell your king...
What? No,
Oh yeah, but he's gonna be a lot more of a...
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Wincestre?
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him?
Yeah, but the way into the thing is near here, isn't it?
Papers thrown on the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, or the guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Yeah, here's the way into the thing.
This place is heavily guarded.
He's gonna be up there, isn't he? Yeah.
Survey the area sooner.
Something's not right.
What?
The issue I have is the king looks very similar to the silhouette to the father, the leader of...
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Little concerned for the...
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go, before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Right, let's head.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
I mean, surely just a case of find whoever...
Meet your fate!
Authorize Goodwin to get locked up. Like it. It really should help narrow it down.
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but
Ship peddlers who have wormed their way into every...
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course! That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, taking his servant in so terrible a fire.
Okay, that... That's the issue. If the fact that it specifically is like, hey, the dude is... Sorry, I've lost my train of thought.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence.
Oh yeah, sorry.
These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfer, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfert was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
The fact that the bishop was said to have been burnt alive in a fire. No! No! Oh, that's fine. It just trapped me inside a thing. So yeah, the fact that the bishop is sort of burnt in a fire, unless you specifically watched him burn, it is relatively easy to fake dying in a fire. Especially, you know, back at this point in time, before a lot of, like, genetic identification. It can literally just be like, oh yeah, I think that skeleton's this person. And unless that the person they think it is, you know, is actually found, there's not much they can actually do to prove it.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove.
You grind your heels into the backs of freed men, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
None are safe from his...
Anyway, next time we're gonna go chat with this person. Till then, bye.